I don't want to go there! Don't make me now! What's going on, everyone? MetalBlade427 here, and I welcome you back to Skies of Arcadia Legends for the GameCube. In the last episode, we beat our second optional boss of the game, Piastol. The first time we will be meeting her. We will be meeting her several times throughout the course of the game, and she just, of course, just gets harder and harder and harder as we go along. I am now here in South Ocean, facing utter doom. Oh, man, I put me on the Maroon Island, I'll stay there with the giant skull. I don't care. I don't. Alright, let's get this over with. Ready? Forward to the cutscene. It's coming up soon. Yep, there it is. Listen up, boy. This area is known as South Ocean. It's considered to be one of the most difficult places to sail through. There's a strong crosswind that blows from the west. Nobody has ever successfully sailed through it. But the lands of the Green Moon are through here, right? And besides, we have Belz's engine now. Even though it looks just like the other engine, but it's stronger apparently. It's not like we don't have a chance of making it through. Perhaps. But my knowledge of this place is limited. You're on your own, boy. This isn't going to be an easy journey. Prepare yourself for the worst, kid. I like it better when he calls me boy. But, oh god, here we go. Okay, so the thing with South Ocean is there is a constant wind blowing at us. So we move forward, and then you'll start seeing little, like, you can't even see. I'm, like, pushing forward. We're, like, barely moving at all. There it is. See the wind pushing back? And then if I let go, it pushes us all the way back. See, things are moving and everything. I'm not pushing any buttons. This is just the wind moving us. And here we are back at the beginning. So you gotta, like, hold the control stick forward the entire time in order to make sure you have forward momentum. Now, as far as these vortexes go, they are there just for show. You can run into them, you can run around them, whatever. It's not going to do anything to your ship at all. You just can't go through them. So, my advice, going through, oh boy, maybe going on to a new enemy here. I know there might be a few in this area. Up there's one. Okay, good. I figured as much. I don't think I talked about this guy, at least not to my knowledge anyway. The Gravers? If you guys think I talked about them before, then I'm sorry, this is going to be a bit of a repeat, but for right now, 162 HP, 137 experience, give you 116 gold, and possibly dropping the Counter Bracer. I really don't think I talked about these guys, because we weren't really in South Ocean. They are green element, but they have the Electrum Yellow skill on them, so just kind of deal with that. They're not facing me right here. See how the Looper's facing? Well, you can't really tell with the Gravers. You have no idea really where their face is. But the Loopers are facing the other direction. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show off Rain of Swords, which is one of Vice's best area of effect abilities. So everybody guards. We go into the new round, and boom, Rain of Swords. Now, the good thing about Rain of Swords is that it is considered a physical attack. Hang on, let's just do this. Awesome, so cool. Because it's considered a physical attack, it will do damage to loopers. And it's guaranteed to hit because it's a special attack. So that is like one of the ideal ways of taking down loopers. Little difficult to do early game because obviously it takes you a while for you to get 14 SP. But overall speaking, it's very useful, especially if no one's looking at you. Otherwise that, I probably would have did Lambda Burst to at least take down the Gravers, and then physically attack everything else. You're going to see Lambda Burst by the end of this episode, because there's a bunch of new enemies. I kind of lost my train of thought right there with that battle. But I had to do something with meeting newer enemies at the end of South Ocean here, because once we get closer to Ixa'taka, the land under the Green Moon, we of course are going to be encountering new enemies. But along your path through South Ocean, you're going to be able to pick up a few discoveries along the way. Now keep your eye out for a few of them. There is one that's a moving discovery that if you miss it, you're going to have to come back through this way in order to get. I highly recommend that when you come out of a battle, you hold up on the control pads, this way you don't get pushed back at all. Because as you can tell, I am only like a few, like, not far into this whole south. Oh! discovery. Sweet. I was actually flying over it thinking it was there and didn't know. Here we are. We have found the Sky Anemone. A bizarre creature that lives its entire life attached to a rock, stretching its tentacles out and waiting for prey to float by. It releases a sweet fragrance to attract fish, but larger ones have been known to endanger small ships. That's terrifying. A sea anemone, sky anemone, whatever, that'll entangle a ship. Isn't that wonderful? Oh no, I can see you over there on the side, but I don't really want to deal with that right now. Ugh, more battle. Seriously, whatever it is that I read online that says that Legends reduced the enemy encounter compared to the original, what? Lies! All lies! This enemy encounter rate has not been reduced, it's almost heightened. And if they did reduce it, they missed it in South Ocean. Positive point, there's my moving discovery. Come here, you weird spinny rock thing. This is apparently Coma Rock. Legend has it that Coma Rock was once an island in South Ocean thousands of years ago. The winds ripped the island apart and slowly eroded it down over the years to the state that it is in today. Perhaps someday Coma Rock will no longer exist. I don't know why this is a discovery, but someone decided to put this in the game because this is one that's new to Legends. Okay, you keep spinning, Mr. Rock. I'm going to be coming over this way because there actually is one more discovery that's kind of on the front end of one of these rocks here, and I actually think it's the one right in front of me over there. It's just so annoying to get to because of the damn winds and everything. Oh. Seriously, these loopers just slow everything down because Lambda Burst doesn't do nothing to them. Oi. Alright, come on. Come on. I'm pretty sure this is the rock. This better be the rock. Be the rock. Be the rock. You're not... Oh, yes, you are the rock. Oh, man, I was so nervous for a moment. I thought I had to go back. But I have discovered Beak Rock. A natural rock formation sculpted by the constant wind currents of South Ocean. Many a sailor's stories tells of a giant bird flying south or being attacked by a monstrous beak. But these are likely based on the sightings of this rock. How is it that if you sighted this rock, you can say that you were attacked by a monstrous beak? And what about this giant bird flying south? Is that just a tall tale, or is that something that I'm going to possibly run into? Guess only time will tell. No! No! Bad winds! Oh! Yeah, there we go, okay. The good thing about Beak Rock, as you can see, is we're starting to reach ourselves the end of South Ocean, because we have these leaves that are flying at us. Therefore, we are making our way slowly but surely towards Ixa'taka, the land under the green moon. And there's actually a lot more discoveries that we'll be making once we get there. And I have a feeling that I'm going to be running into a new enemy right here. Just call it a hunch. Call it a hunch. Yeah, there he is. One of them, but I'm sure we'll see more of these guys as we go along. Of course, we're going to a new colored moon, so we will be running into a new colored looper. This is the L Looper. 76 HP, 581 experience, 599 gold. You know, they can drop black maps, Dexa seeds, you know, moonberries, all that other good stuff. But being that he is green, he does do the Sacred spell, so he can heal things. And luckily for us right here, he's facing away from us. So let's go ahead and block all this. And let's go ahead and do the Rain of Swords. And he ran away. You jerk. Come on. Why am I not moving first? I activated a special technique. I should go for... Are you serious? Come on. Fine. Good. Vice? Vice, please. Vice, thank you. Everybody go gone. Should've just Lambda Burst if I knew that was gonna happen. Jeez. But there you go. There's our new looper for the area. I mean, the positive point, at least, you gotta look on the bright side of things, I guess, of South Ocean is I'm earning a lot of gold and a lot of experience and a lot of magic points. I'm going to be dropping the green, like, spell earning a little bit later. I just wanted to get Fina kind of caught up and a few other people with some healing spells under their belt, just in case. You never really can tell. Okay, we should be hitting a cutscene. Right now we're hitting that cutscene. Awesome.
Ooh.
Hey, look. There are leaves blowing in the wind. Which means we're close to land. We finally made it across South Ocean. And we have found the Ixa'taka, which is an entire country area. Most people on this world do not even know what a continent exists across South Ocean. The discovery of this lush, rich continent with a long history has demonstrated the possibility that even more unknown discoveries, unknown and undiscovered lands, may await. So this is like a place hidden within the jungles of this area that most people don't even know exist. And yes, there is a real world analog to this area that I will talk about a little bit later. I just want to kind of get myself a little bit through the storyline and particularly make my way to one of the big dungeons in this before I really talk about what the Ixa'taka influence was, or what was influenced to make Ixa'taka and all that other stuff. You'll probably be able to figure it out yourselves as we discover stuff. I'm sure these leaves came from Ixa'taka. Under the light of the green moon, ever since ancient times, the land of Ixa'taka has been covered in lush forests. The life-giving green moon has blessed the land with fertility.
Wow.
Blessed lands, huh? Yep, and here we go. More weird pictures. If that's true, I'm sure there are all kinds of delicious things to eat there. I can see it now. Piles and piles of fruits and vegetables of all different shapes, sizes, colors, and tastes. I bet there are just as many carnivorous monsters roaming around the woods too, preying upon unsuspecting fools who sit there stuffing their faces with fruit. Hey, you don't have to crush my hopes like that. I'm enjoying this fancy of eating a watermelon. If Ika was hungry enough, she'd probably eat the monsters too.
Hey!
Vice, look what you did. Now you got Fina doing it. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean any harm. Aw, they're friends.
Hey,
Get to your posts. Get ready to drop anchor.
aye aye.
As soon as we see Ixa'taka, we'll look for a spot to land. Hey look, there's Ixa'taka. Let's see if we can find a spot to land. Alright, so what we have right here is our first little area in Ixa'taka. Very interesting structure here. Definitely man-made, but maybe not by the people that you think. Be careful flying around here because... Where are you? There's something here. Also, you may notice I'm not getting pushed back at all, so that means I have officially come out of South Ocean. If you go back, you're going to run into it, so just be careful. There is a ship flying around this area, and if it gets too close to you, you will get into a ship battle. I'm trying to find it. It would have been nice to actually... Yeah, being in Ixa'taka, I have a feeling we're going to be running into some new things. There we are. Hey! 2 new guys in this one thing. That'll make it a lot easier for me to go through it all. So let's start with, we'll start with these bird guys. These Varkris? Varkris. Sure, why not? 231 HP, 142 experience, 62 gold, and they could possibly drop the Hunter's Hand. Being that it says hand, I'm assuming it's a drachma weapon. Who knows? They can put your enemies to sleep, they can speed up everyone else, and then they can call allies to battle, which isn't really a bad thing considering, the more you fight, the more experience you earn, and all the other good stuff. This pineapple-looking thing is, Pinalisk? Sure, why not? 297 HP, 201 experience, 86 gold. Can drop Victory Mail, which is just another form of armor. It has Fatigue Breath on it, which will fatigue an enemy and will fatigue a character and cause them not to earn any SP in a given round or whatever. So you don't want your characters to be fatigued, or else they don't earn any SP. Now, everyone's facing away from me again, so I could do a Rain of Swords here, but I think I'm going to go ahead and just kind of do a basic attack on the looper and show you guys some Lambda Burst. Just because we haven't seen it yet, and I figure why the heck not.
Fire consume my enemies! Lambda Burst!
Now this move is amazing. I love this move. Just watch the flames erupt and everything going burn and oh man, so awesome. Now not everybody died, that's alright, so a little bit stronger than the Lambda Burst. But hopefully we can kill the L Looper. Yes! Good shot, Fina. Good girl. Now everybody else, please kill it. That's one, very good, and Drachma should be able to take down the last pineapple. I already forgot what its name is, so it's pineapple. That's what I think. Maybe it's a pea-hat.
Let us be thankful for our safety.
You can call it a pea-hat as well. You know, Zelda-wise and everything. So, let's gain our experience. Good, good. Keeping on green for right now. I will be switching over to, like, red or something a little bit later. But for now, that's pretty much it. Okay, I really wanted to... Oh, there it is! I'm just going to fly back a little bit. Okay, see, there it is. It's flying around over there. If you get too close to it, then it will charge at you, and then you will have ship battle. It's coming my way. So I'm going to turn around, and we're going to do a hasty retreat right now. Anywho, we're going to come back to this particular island a little bit later. It will involve various storyline stuff. For now, let's make some discoveries under the light of the green moon. First one happens to be right here on this first island, and we find the Ixa'ness village. A tribe of women that lives on a small island in Ixa'taka. They are skilled and fearsome warriors. They raid nearby villages twice a year to kidnap men. The numbers of men in nearby tribes have been almost reduced to nothing. Ladies, gotta watch yourself, or else there's not gonna be any men left, and then nobody's gonna be there to help you reproduce. But these, of course, are based off of the Amazon warriors, Amazonesses. It's like Wonder Woman and everything like that, you know. So the myth of the tribe of women that live, you know, in their own society and basically have the ability to kick the crap out of men every day and everything. It's not really a myth. I mean, I believe women could do that anyway, but the whole village... I wonder what this is going to be. Something new! And the last new enemy of this area, which is good because I like to at least get them out of the way, we have here Sorox. Sorox, whatever, they're bat guys. 107 HP, 119 experience, 48 gold, could drop Wevels boxes, and which is appropriate considering they are blue enemies, but they have yellow spells, so just kind of watch out for that. I'm going to go ahead and Lambda Burst them, just a little bit quicker. Speaking a little bit quicker, these guys are just slightly faster. Oh, nice counter, I love it. These are just slightly faster than my guys, but be nice if... Don't run away, stop it! Come back! Be my friend! And die. Good, good. Alright, nice. I think even if one of them was blocking, it'd still be dead. I don't really know.
Is it over already?
Oh boy. But yeah, so, you know, you can look up the Amazon women and everything. You'll be able to find all types of lore and things like that with them. And it's cool that they threw that into Ixa'taka. And now if we come over here, right next to this area, I want to say it's like here-ish? Maybe? No, maybe it's down over this way. Come on, up, there we are. We have found the Rotella Pole. It is a wooden pole with the faces of people and various animals engraved into its length. The upper and lower portions were lost years ago, so that nobody knows what its true purpose was. A monument? A grave? Or perhaps a store sign? Yep, that's what I'm seeing right there. You look right down on it. See, it says, open for business. You know, all forms of income welcome. Oh, I can't even tell what half of the animals are on it. Maybe it's a bunny or something? Or a skull? Someone with a hard hat? I don't know. I bet you there's some weird Easter eggs written into that. You know, for, you know, Sega and everything like that, because they are the ones that made this game. But for right now, that's just that. We're gonna go. That's also new for Legends, by the way. That was not in the original. Let's go down this way. Telling you guys, we have a lot of discoveries to go through this particular section. There's even a moving discovery up in the sky somewhere that I really would like to just kind of find quickly, because it's extremely annoying. You kind of have to look up near the cloud line, like way up top here. But before I find that, like, I'm always looking up top to see if I can see it. If not, then I may just have to come on back to that after I'm done. Is it over there? I don't know. I see little pixels in the distance thinking it's like one thing or another. Anyway, if you look down over here, you can actually see this weird carving down in the ground. That's actually also based off of another set of real-life carvings that have been discovered around the world. I forget what they're called. I can throw them up on the screen or anything along that ways. But for right now, we can drip on down, fly on over, and discover the great bird. The wings and tail of the great bird are said to indicate the equinoxus? Like an equinox, right? Is equinoxus? I don't know. Of the ancient Ixa'taka Verde lunar calendar. You know, green moon calendar, because Verde, green, right? That's how I figured. Figures of other animals once dotted the plains, but they have been swallowed by the expanding forest, leaving only the bird. Now, this is a very important discovery because of this. Hey, Acha, you see something glittering on the ground? I wonder where the eye of that bird would be. Hey, you're right. Let me go down and see what it is. Hey, Vice, I found something. There was a gem stuck into the ground. I'm sure they won't miss a little itty-bitty gem, would they? And we got the great bird eye. I didn't see her leave, but she just kind of went down and yoinked it right out of the ground. Besides, who knows when a nice little gem like this will come in handy? You know what, Acha? You're right. Who knows when it will come in handy? I actually ran into a few other new enemies right there that I didn't know were in this area, but I'm going to wait on them because we're going to be able to find them in upcoming dungeons and everything. Now, if you head over here, you'll actually kind of notice this little interesting piece of technology or whatever called a net. This prevents you from going into North Ocean, so it's kind of the game's way of preventing you from moving on without, you know, doing the proper story stuff. Of course, that's going to go away at some point, but for right now, it is what it is. This would probably be the best place in order to try to find that that discovery that I was talking about. It moves pretty quick, and it stays again mostly closer to the ceiling of the sky right here. You know, way up top and everything. There's also a weird thing moving up there, way up in upper sky that I can't get to at all. So I'm going to chill here for a little bit, and once it comes into view, we will go ahead and grab it, and then I'll let you know what it is. So hold on one second. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's up in the sky. Come here. Oh boy. Come here, you. And then he's going to turn kind of a left. No! All right, you, come here. Get over here. Yeah, there we are. Oh, man. Tracking down the wings of gold. A small machine with giant golden wings was recently discovered near the ancient city. Perhaps the people of the ancient world wished to be able to fly like the birds and fish. And the fish, eh? Okay. So they created this flying machine so they could join them in flight. And away it goes. Oh, boy. I believe that once the net is gone, it'll actually fly in the North Ocean, so it's the best idea to get that right now. Oh man, that one's annoying. Seriously, between the random battles and the waiting around, this episode so far I've recorded about almost 45-50 minutes, and I'm going to be cutting it down by quite a bit. We do have one more discovery up here, right on top. The Golden Man. A golden statue that stands quietly as if pointing something out. I wonder if that has to do with the giant finger. It is thought to have been placed here to protect the sacred land. Male statues are often found in temples and other buildings, while female statues are found near holy lakes and trees. What's this? There's something set in the statue's eye socket. And we just yoinked out the golden man's eye. Hey, no one will notice if it's missing, right? And maybe, And besides, we're our pirates. Can you really blame us for taking a little bit of treasure? You know what, Acha? Whatever helps you sleep at night. Dropping down to this section of forest down here, rapidly hitting A as we fly along, we have discovered the Achen Palace. Can you guys guess at all where this is in the world yet? Like, seriously? Like, just based off of all of these, like, discoveries that we've made? This stone palace was once the site of ceremonies based on the ancient lunar calendar, the Verde lunar calendar, built during the reign of the Moon Kings. This place flourished as the center of the Ixa'takan civilization for ages, but was destroyed several years ago by the Valuans. That makes 0 sense. Several years ago? I mean, come on. I would have put destroyed recently by the Valuans, because based on what we were told, the Valuans have just gotten here not too long ago. They've been here for several years already, and things are just happening. It's my one complaint. This area in Ixa'taka, the story gets a little bit, it kind of falls away from itself because it has no idea, like, time frames of stuff. Anyway, this last island right here that you see, you want to come down over this way and fly towards the roots, mostly to the one to this side, and we find our final discovery, the Garko Fruits. A vine plant that hangs from the bottom of the continent. Its stem contains a powerful hallucinogen, and it has been used for a medical and religious purpose throughout the ages. Okay. It is also commonly used in local delicacies, because why not throw a hallucinogen into your food? I say it's a good thing. Possibly maybe they're related to mushrooms. Who the hell knows? But there we have it. That is all the discoveries that we're going to make for right now. There is a ship flying around that's a non-lethal ship, and it's actually this one right over here. And we're going to go and talk to him before we end the episode. It's a black market ship's parts dealer. Shh! Hey kid, there's Valuan arms here. I also buy and sell discovery information. Got everything you need. Yeah, pretty much. So let's go into the discovery information. And we're going to go ahead and sell the info. And mind you, we are above Ixa'taka. This entire world that we're in right now, this entire continent that we're in right now, is Ixa'taka. Yes, I've heard rumors of its existence. Look down, dummy. Holy crap. I just wish Ixa'taka cost more gold as well, but, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, let's go ahead and sell the rest of our discovery information. That's really the only one. Everything else you sell to him, it's like, what? What? But Ixa'taka is like, I've heard that it existed somewhere. Maybe below me, I'm not sure. So, we did all that. Let's go ahead into the ship parts. This was the guy that I told you before that has the better torpedo. He has the shock torpedo here. So, this is who you want to buy that from. What I am going to do... Man, I know I just bought the heavy cannon, but the G-type cannon is so much better. And also we got the 5-inch cannon as well. Let's go ahead and... Alright, so we're going to buy a 5-inch cannon, and I'm going to put it on this one to replace that out. We're going to buy a G-type cannon, and we're going to replace that with the... you know what? It's going to have to replace the standard cannon, because then the shock torpedo is going to have to replace here. There we are. So that is our loadout in terms of our weaponry. And even the ship's main stuff, like it's a faster turbo kit and floor heater. No, I need this to speed us up a little bit. Yep, and I just bought that too. Wasted gold a little bit, but that's all right. No actual defense ones? Okay, that's fine, cool. So I'm glad that I got the steel decks then. But this guy sells deluxe kits, which are good. You can always use them for the ship. And then gear grease, which has the ability to restore SP while in ship battles. Pretty much your much better alternative than using focus for anybody. So I'm going to buy 25 of these. And everything else is pointless, and there we go. Excellent. Bye, dude. So with that all said and done, I have finished my journey to Ixa'taka through South Ocean. Holy crap, that was annoying. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and comment down below, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you can get equipped with me, MetalBlade427. In the next episode, we actually dock at the town or village or whatever you want to call it here in Ixa'taka, and continue on from there to learn about this new land. You guys have a good one, and I will catch you all later.